Hello there and welcome to a brand new Hobby Streak week. This week we start with day 2280, and unfortunately I didn't get to do my weekly roleplay this week as one person was ill and the other person was at a wedding. So boo on them for having actual social lives. This week, however, I am going to start with the Lizard from Marvel Zombies, and I'm also going to finish off the base for Venom from Marvel Zombies. I started with the Lizard. I wanted to go for a more natural green. I did try sort of a brighter comic booky green, as you can see on his other arm just there, but it didn't quite look right. So I thought natural was definitely the way to go. And after giving him a wash with some... what did I use? Oh goodness, that's not going to be good for the thing. Athonian Camo Shade, there we go. After using some Athonian Camo Shade to give him a wash, I put him down and then continued with Venom. There's barely anything to do on Venom whatsoever, just the base, basically. There's also on the human version of Venom, there is a Spider-Man base. Spider-Man mask. And it's very hard to pick out. Like the sculpting of it isn't that great, but it is on the player card, so that's how I knew where it was. Thankfully, I didn't go into much detail with it, though, and then just basically gave them their final wash, and they were done. I did try to go back to Lizard, however, his wash would not dry, and I've got lots to do today. I had to make a phone call as well, so I thought, you know what, I'll get all that out of the way, and possibly do a little bit more later on. Today is day 2281, and I'm going to continue on the Marvel Zombies Lizard, or Lizards. I gave him the zombie one, another quick dry brush just to make him a little bit lighter so he looks a little bit more deathly. And then I basically worked on his shirt and his trousers. And then I hit a huge wash wall when I was doing that massive amount of skulls that's on this zombie version's base. It does look really cool though, so I'm not going to begrudge it. While that was drying, I thought I'd start another project. However, I didn't realise that time was already sort of getting away from me. I thought I'd continue with the Blackstone Fortress stuff. There's 3 more heroes from the expansion pack. I haven't realised I haven't actually done any of the heroes from the actual core game yet. So I started with the this knight character. I have no idea what they are. I really need to find the actual sort of details on this guy. And then it hit me that I've got a cloak that needs to be painted on this guy, and because of my complete muppitude, I glued into his base. So now it's going to make her to his base. I have no idea. There's a huge chunk of armor, so I have no idea how I'm actually going to manage that. It's going to be a big pain. I gave the silver a quick wash though, prepping it for when I actually dry brush him tomorrow. But I need to deal with that cloak first. That's going to be an absolute nightmare to do anything with that because it's just tucked away. And as I said, I didn't think. I never think about cloaks. It never crosses my mind until I've got to the point where I've gone, oh, I need to paint that. Lizard will definitely be finished tomorrow. It's just his jacket and the bases that needs to be done. And then I can carry on with the Blackstone Fortress stuff and deal with that horrible, horrible cloak. Today is day 2282, and I'm going to finish off the Lizard. I concentrated on those little skulls first, got all those done, and then just moved on to all the fiddly bits. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. I did his coat next. That's what I did. I did his coat. For some reason, I can't find my my standard sort of brush. So I've been using like smaller brushes, and it's been taking a lot longer to do everything, to be honest, and it's really, really frustrating. Because obviously I like to get things done a little bit quicker than most, and not being able to paint like properly and having to slow down considerably is somewhat frustrating. And because of that slowdown, it took most of the time to finish off the Lizard today. However, I did still have about half an hour left, so I continued with the Imperial stuff from Blackstone Fortress. So I basically managed to get a brush in that tiny little gap. I suppose it's good that I've got smaller brushes at the moment. It did take a while to get a nice decent coat though, because obviously I'm going on metal and that does take a little bit more effort than sort of white or black. Also managed to get a wash in there. I'm hoping to only need to do like another coat just to highlight it slightly, and the rest is going to be hidden. I finished off by giving a wash to the servitor, and that was it. That was all I'd done. I only had like 5 minutes left anyway, so at least it's progress. It's better than nothing. Now I'm going to go off and I'm going to look for my brush. I have no idea where it's gone. It's just vanished, but it's got to be in my flat somewhere. Today is day 2283, and I'm going to continue with these Imperial dudes from Blackstone Fortress. There's not really much to report, except the fact that I clearly didn't find my paintbrush, as you can see, so I have no idea where my sort of medium brush has gone. It's just absolutely vanished. It's not under a chair, it's not with the rest of my brushes, it's not on my palette, it's nowhere. I have no idea where it's gone. It's literally just disappeared up its own backside. Naturally, this has made everything so much slower because I'm using either older brushes, like the one I'm currently using there, that'll spray out everywhere and make it difficult to paint, or I'm using really thin, small brushes, which obviously means that it's going to take a lot more time to paint anything. At least I did get them quite sort of progressed. Progressed, is that the word? That's not a really proper word, is it, for what I'm looking for? But I got them as far as I could with the limited options I had, and I'm happy with the way they're coming along. I then also had a delivery. This one was from Games Workshop, and it's the commemorative figure for Warhammer Plus, and I can't wait to get this thing stuck together and then not paint it for a year. In the evening, I finally got a game of 40k, something which I haven't played in a long time. It was my Nids versus my friend's Orcs, and I have to say, for Orcs, he rolls ridiculously good. Too many 5s and 6s when shooting. Today is 2284, and I am going to get more work done on these Imperial dudes. Annoyingly, I'm not going to get them as far done as I wanted, as I am going to hit a wash wall, and I'm not really sure sort of what the next project I want to be is going to actually be yet, so I didn't actually start anything else. Still can't find my my normal brush. I'm still stuck with painting with extra small stuff as well, so it is becoming increasingly frustrating to do any painting. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, to be honest, and buy a new brush. It's really frustrating because obviously the larger the brush, the more surface area you can paint, and when you're painting with really, really small stuff, it is just dragging me down, and I'm not used to going this slow with anything. Anyway, I hit that wash wall with some Nuln oil, and that's as far as we got. I still had about 20 minutes left, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have some lunch. Today is day 2285. I don't really have much time today, so I'm not really getting much done whatsoever. In fact, I'm just going to get enough time to highlight the metal, highlight the black, highlight the brown, and then kind of start on sort of some of the minor details, but I didn't really get far into it. So then I basically stopped. Should get these guys finished tomorrow, however. Also, package arrived, the Kill Team starter set, the new one with the absolutely gorgeous Space Marine Heroes models in there. Can't wait to put these guys together. Probably going to stick together the Death Guard tonight and possibly spray them up. Oh, I also got some stuff done too. And lastly, in the evening, I finished off the Next Combat Patrol magazine, which is basically just the Space Marine library and some paint librarian, and some paints. He's a bit small for a single library. Today is day 2286, and I'm going to finish off these 3 from Blackstone Fortress. There wasn't much left to do. It's just some minor details and a little bit of flesh work, but it did take about an hour and 10 minutes. Some of that, though, was obviously finishing off their base. Pretty happy with the way they've come out. They're not my favourite heroes from Blackstone Fortress, but I've saved the best for last for that. Last night I set together the Kill Team starter set Plague Marines, and I also sprayed them up with some Death Guard green. So I moved straight onto those. However, because Chaos Space Marines take a very long time to paint when it comes to all like the edging and things like that on their armour, I only got 3 sort of done with the armour, and I've got the rest to do tomorrow. Still, these are some really, really fantastic models. Can't wait to finish them. There's 3 more Blackstone Fortress guys done. Happy, slowly getting towards the end. And these guys are absolutely phenomenal models. They're really, really nice. I can't wait to get these guys finished. Hopefully I should do it within the week. All in all, been a pretty fun week. Really enjoyed painting that lizard. I really love Marvel Zombie stuff. Very happy with the way the Blackstone Fortress come out, and super excited about cracking on with the Kill Team. And I'm super happy that I finally got a game of 40k, something I haven't actually played in a long time. It was a lot of fun, and I really can't wait for the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more and you want to see how the Kill Team turns out, give the channel a subscribe, the video a like, and, well, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.